girl Fearlessly Princess, and I am back with another video. And in today's video I will be reading you all's assumptions about me. I did ask you all on my Instagram to leave any assumptions that you all had about me, and I'm really excited to read all of your assumptions about me, and thank you for leaving these assumptions about me. Along with me reading you all's assumptions, I will be reacting and letting you all know if these assumptions are actually correct or not. So if they are correct, I'll let you know that they're correct, and if they aren't correct, I definitely will be letting you all know that they're incorrect about me. I also always tell you all, but if you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching a video, welcome to Fearless Family. I always tell Fearless Family to get as comfortable as possible. I am not revealing any names of who left me what assumptions, just to give you all privacy. I love the fact that you all get really open and transparent in my videos, so yeah, we're gonna keep it that way. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these assumptions. All right, so the first assumption is your phone is never near you. I feel like this is shade, but it's okay. So that assumption is actually 50% correct. So the other 50% of it not being correct is the fact that my phone actually stays on silent. So fun fact about me, my phone is never on loud. 99.9% of the time it's going to be on silent, and that 1% of the time is if I just know I'm about to get calls in, like I have things that are booked for me to get done. So I miss a lot of phone calls and text messages due to my phone being on silent, but I love the silent feature on the side of the phone where you can flip it down and it stays on silent. So that assumption is actually 50% correct. Next, I assume you're the biggest liar I ever met. What? Obviously this assumption is from someone that absolutely loves me. Y'all love how I switched that up, right? Yeah, we're only promoting positivity on Fearless Family, so if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say anything at all. Just kidding, you can say whatever you want to say, but obviously this person loves me so much, so that assumption is definitely not true. Next, she probably busts glocks on her free time. Period. 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 That assumption is actually very much true. My first time we went to a gun range, though, I'm not gonna lie, if the person that went with me the first time I went to a gun range is watching this video, they're gonna be like, yeah, Princess, you were wilding. My first time at a gun range, I was actually very nervous, to say the least, because it was so loud. It makes your ears just ring even with the headsets on. So after that time, though, it was a lot of fun and I enjoy it.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow.
And I feel like everyone should have a gun if you're the right age and you plan to use it only for the right things. Meaning if you're under attack, someone is trying to kill you, okay, cool. But yeah, I do bust glocks on my free time. So that assumption is correct. Next, she fine as if she talked to me if I step my game up. Thank you so much, first and foremost, because that was definitely a compliment. I feel like we were the type in high school that said hey and bye very often, but it was never like, oh, let's get to know each other, so who knows. So that was that. Thank you again for the compliment, I really appreciate it. Next, someone said kindest person on earth and they put earth in caps. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. That's actually a very true assumption. I am really kind in real life, and you're really kind too. So that assumption is actually 1000% correct. Next, you don't wear a fit more than once. LOL, I'm trying to get like you. Dog, this is actually 99.9% correct. The other 1% is if I'm trying to find something and I can't find it and I'm forced to put on something that's just right there. So you're actually correct, and that's amazing that you witnessed that with your own two eyes just from knowing me. Like this person, I went to high school with them, and then of course we follow each other on social media, so I think that's funny. And you're better than me, don't do that, because you be dressed in too. Like, give yourself props, please. Next, you're the sweetest girl ever, and they put ever in caps, but I thought you were unfriendly when I first met you, and they put the sad face. Everyone thinks this. Like literally everyone thinks I'm unfriendly, and I don't know why, because I'm really friendly, but I am actually to myself. So when you first meet me, people always say, oh, I thought you were gonna be rude, stuck up, but that's only because I'm quiet. Like I literally stay to myself, and especially if I don't know you. If I'm in a room full of people that I don't know, I am not gonna be the one talking to everyone or like, hey, how you feeling, girl, what's up? Like, no, Fearlessly Princess is gonna be somewhere off on her own to herself. So I I can see how I can come off as that. I get that pretty often as well. But I'm so glad that you now know me for me. So thank you. That assumption was actually 50-50 because of course I'm actually nice, and the other part was I am the sweetest girl. That's the part that's 100% correct. So that's that. Next, someone said you're an amazing person inside out, and they put 2 red hearts. This is so sweet. Thank you so much. And you're an amazing person inside out as well. And 2 black hearts back at you. Next, you like my friend, LOL. Now, you have a lot of friends. So I'm not even going to say yes or no to that, because if you're talking about somebody that I actually don't like, then... And it's not to say I don't like a lot of people. I think this person is trying to say this about a gentleman, and I don't want to say yes or no because he has a lot of friends. So we're just gonna say IDK, because I don't want to be saying I like somebody and you're thinking I'm talking about your other friend and I'm not talking about that friend. So I don't know if I like your friend because I'm not sure who your friend is. So we're gonna say that this assumption is false. Next, someone said hi, quick question, but they actually didn't leave a question. I'm sorry. I would have loved to answer your question or your assumption, but you didn't leave one. So next, that you haven't had kids because I still have to find your love.
Oh my God.
That was really sweet, but this is definitely an incorrect assumption, y'all. I have not had kids yet because I am not married. There's no ring on my finger, and people call me old school all day long because I'm in a generation where people have kids before marriage, and that's perfectly fine. I just have no intentions on doing that. Granted, I don't run anything. God runs my life, but he gives us free will, and my free will is to have kids when I'm married. Yeah, that's a big goal of mine, actually. I feel like this person was trying to shoot their shot, which was cute. But no, Fearlessly Princess hasn't had kids because I'm not married. So if you want me to have some kids, you better put a ring on it. Just know that that assumption was definitely incorrect. It was cute though. Next, someone said, look, you so pretty, and they put the kissing face emoji. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, for real. That assumption is correct. No cocky stuff though, for sure. But everyone should think they're beautiful. And if you don't think you're beautiful, Fearlessly Princess is telling you right now that you're beautiful. And if you're a male watching this video, you're handsome. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Next, someone said, always been super sweet. I always thought you were quiet also. Could be wrong on that. This person is 1000% correct. I literally just said that in another assumption that someone said. I, of course, am a sweetheart. Naturally, I'm very, very kind to people. But I actually am very quiet. Like I said earlier, I can be in a room full of people and not talk to anyone if I don't know someone. It's not like I don't like being around people that I don't know. I don't mind being around people that I don't know. I'm just like quiet. I'm actually very shy, and yeah, so if you speak to me, I'm gonna speak to you. But yeah, I feel like too, that's why people think I'm mean and I'm stuck up before they actually get to know me, because I have nothing to say to anyone unless they say something to me, especially if I am in a room full of people I don't know. But that's just me naturally. And then once I get to know people, or once people start talking to me, I actually talk back. But even still, I'm like really shy. So your assumption about me thoroughly through, 100% correct. Next, someone said that you secretly want to do a music video for your intro song, and they put a whole bunch of eyes. I cannot tell you all if this is correct or not. This is an assumption that I actually have to stay mute. I gotta close my mouth and throw the key away, because I love surprises. Like, I hope Fearless family that y'all love surprises just as much as me, because I can't say if this is right or not. All I can say is, what can I say? They won't be answering the question, but kind of like, okay, we kind of know the little tea on this video for watching. I'm just gonna say stay tuned. That's gonna be my response back to that assumption. Stay tuned. Next, someone said check messages for mine, and they put a white heart. So let me go to my messages and check and see what the messages say. You're used to multiple shots, but our time is not a shot, it's a toast. Okay. I feel like this means they're saying I'm used to people shooting their shot at me, like guys trying to talk to me. And if so, you're 100% correct. That is something I'm used to. Again, I'm very shy, so like 50% of me is used to it because I know it's gonna happen, but the other 50% of me is like really shy about it. So even though I know it's gonna happen, it doesn't make me comfortable. Not like people shooting their shot at me too makes me uncomfortable. It's just I'm a nervous wreck. So yeah, I don't like attention. I really don't. So when I get attention, I'm always like, Can you not? Y'all gotta see me in person. Like, once you get to know me, you're gonna be like, wow, she's really like this. Like, yeah, there's that. So that wraps up my assumptions about me. If you left me an assumption on my Instagram, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. This video wouldn't even be possible without you guys. So thank you for leaving assumptions about me. And now on to the Fearless Family check-in for the day. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Fearless Family. The Fearless Family check-in is an obstacle that I had for the day and how I overcame it. Today's obstacle for me was me simply learning to be content with people's idea of me. There's so many human beings on this earth, y'all, and so many of them have different assumptions, different ideas that they have assumed or pre-assumed you to be like. And all throughout my life, I've honestly dealt with this, where people assume I'm this way because they don't know me, they've never met me, they've never even said hey to me before, but they've assumed me to be like such. But over the years, I have learned to honestly not let that get the best of me, because people are always going to assume that you're some way, whether it's really positive or really negative. But your goal in life is to stay as genuinely happy as possible, because y'all, stress kills. If you're stressed out about how someone feels about you, you could potentially kill yourself. Like, you got to stay positive and you got to stay level-headed and above anything that's negative and that's sent to get you out of character. So I have learned over the course of years, as I've adulted and matured in life, to just learn to let people be wrong about you. Don't clear up anything. Don't feel like you have to clear up anything. Silence is golden. It truly is. What people don't know, they can't assume. Let them assume. Let them assume incorrectly every single time. And last but not least, put yourself in a mindset of, I don't have energy for this, I don't have time for this, I literally could be using my time to do something else. So if it's negative, it's getting you out of your character, it's upsetting you, flip the script. And not the Fearless Family check-in before this one, but the one before this one, I actually told you all not to spend more than 5 minutes being upset or down or sad about anything. And I hope you all have been doing just that with life, just in general. Do not let people's idea of you interrupt you simply being you. Continue to be you. Who cares what they say? People will talk about you until you're dead, and still when you're dead and gone, still talk about you. So don't worry about that. We'll get through this life together, and we'll get through this life together in the most positive way possible. So that was my Fearless Family check-in for the day, guys. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Please make sure you like this video, you comment down in the comment section below positivity, and you subscribe to my channel already if you've made it to the end of this video and you are not already subscribed. Alright, Fearless Family, checking out.
One of a kind, dividing the prime, energy out the mystic. Her swag is terrific, problematically flowing and constantly growing. It's fearlessly princess, she here with no limits.